Last time, we did the impossible. We broke the record for world's fastest new-gen Nissan Z with a 57-day build. But why stop there? We ran a 775 at 181, the fastest pass that even I've ever done. But today, we're not just breaking records. Today, we're aiming for 6s. Since the last time we were here, let me show you the changes we've done to the car. First and foremost, we have added a drag wing for less drag and more stability. If you look in the back, you will also see a second parachute has been mounted because we're trying to go fast.
I want to go fast.
And if you come to look at the inside of the car, you will see a funny cage hoop. Unpainted because we ran out of time and I promised you guys I would paint the door jambs, so I'm gonna paint them together at the same time. You have my word. Also, we've added some updates to the tune and we have bump box and trans brake now on the steering wheel. The question stands, will we be able to run a 6-second pass in the quarter mile? Well, 6s might be a little bit of a stretch, but we are not leaving anything on the table. Time to get suited up and let's see what our first pass is. Good morning.
You're late.
You were pulled up at the same time.
How was your way? What are you talking about?
I saw you dirt drop the trailer on your way in. Don't even act like you didn't just get here.
Late.
I love my pro Nissan racing suit. And it's rather appropriate, the cherry blossoms in the spring, but I also think in this beautiful, hot spring weather, the bees like it too. So I'm fighting off bees today. Look at you, Deeds, your feet kicked up on your computer.
I'm trying to act like you.
All right, what are we doing differently with the tune? How much boost are we running in the first? 50 pounds?
Yeah, but it's way late. Like
Okay.
3 seconds in.
So we're leaving with how much boost?
Should leave a 16.
16, get up to 50. For the first pass, I'm gonna stop half track and lift, and we're gonna look at data, because there's no point to abuse the engine if it's not running how we want it to.
Talk to the track god.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like that 5-year-old who's getting strapped into the Lamborghini to go break a record pass right now.
I mean, that's kind of exactly what this is, isn't it?
No reverse?
No!
Push it back. The can on the steering wheel stopped working again.
Yeah, so Deed's just splicing it to see if he can hotwire it to get it to work.
So I have an idea.
Yeah.
You don't need reverse. You're trying to go fast.
Unfortunately, reverse is trans brake.
You know what I can't stand? Spam.
Hi, you don't know me, but I know your VIN number and religious beliefs, so...
Why do you know that?
I asked to be removed from the list. I said please. I said unsubscribe. I screamed into the void. And still, the spam guy found me.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Then I found Incogni. It's like hiring Liam Neeson from Taken, but for your data. They contact data brokers. They push. They remove. They don't stop. So if your phone's ringing off the hook with spam and never stops, even when you try to fight back, it's because data brokers are collecting your info and selling it to anyone they can find who will buy. They get so much info on you: your name, age, address, phone, email, license plate, social security numbers, purchasing history, financial info, even your political and or religious beliefs. The good news is that you have the right to protect your privacy and request that data brokers delete the information they hold about you. The bad news is that it would take you hundreds of hours to do it manually just once, and new lists are constantly getting created, so it would never end as data brokers continue collecting your data and creating new records. With that said, I would love to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Incogni. They do all the work for you. They get your data off these lists. You sign up for Incogni, give them permission to act on your behalf, and they handle the rest. They go out and start getting your name off these lists, and even when data brokers push back, they don't stop. I have been using them for about 8 months now, and they have already completed removal of 240 40 databases with 31 currently in progress. I've looked for the solution for so long. No more spam mail, calls, or texts. This is a game changer. Especially for me, keeping my privacy and safety is priceless. Even just making sure no one can look up your license plate and find out where you live is worth it. So with that said, go to incogni.com/ecrew or hit the link in the description for 60% off to protect your privacy and fight back on spammers. Again, that's incogni.com/ecrew or hit the link below.
I think this car got louder. She went dead straight left.
It was pulling me left.
I think it was tracking that way and she just tried to keep
Maybe.
it straight. Yeah, she's turning and it's not moving. It kept going that way. That's not good.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it's good to get one out the gate. I was just pulling hard to the left.
Were you trying to turn it away and it just kept going that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, you stayed in it way too long though.
Yeah, I know. That was my bad. I was trying to get it to go straight. I was pulling on it, and I was scared to give it too much input because I didn't want to spin it. And then the second went over, I looked and I was like, fuck it.
That's fine. If it wasn't going straight, it wasn't going straight.
It looked like you just drove straight left. And then we looked at the replay on Deeds' phone from the other side. We're like, oh, she was turning and it just wasn't going.
Yeah, it tracked left heavy. Okay, not the first pass we were expecting, but...
Cone killer.
Oh, poor cone. This looks like a piece of watermelon.
I bet you don't taste like watermelon.
Will you try it for me and let me know?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, not the first pass I wanted, but you know, part of what these test days are for, to kind of get the car dialed. Took off, you can see in my head cam, and I went back to rewatch it because I was like, am I crazy? Immediately I'm giving it input, and then I keep trying to give it input to get it to go straight, thinking that maybe it's just a little, the car's just a little upset, and once I get it, it'll track straight, but there was at one point where it just aggressively started going left. I came off the gas and just rode into the opposite track to not upset it and get it to go squirrely. So, I mean, we left with 17 pounds of boost, and I think what the rear just probably needs to be swung over a little. Are you looking at the?
I'm looking at it right
at the
now, see
data?
what it's doing.
It's zigged when it should have zagged is what it, I mean, in layman's terms. Yeah.
Fortunately, we have data on literally everything from each individual shock, the suspension, and all. So Deeds is pulling that up right now so we can kind of see exactly what went wrong and what went right. I was coming down the return lane the whole time I'm thinking, like, am I crazy? Was I giving it input? Maybe it was just too little, but then I watched this back. I was like, no, I feel like I was giving it the right amount of input.
Yeah, it was driving left.
Yeah.
100% it was driving left. The back tire looks good. It needs more power.
Really? It goes across a lane and you think more power?
Yeah, more power. The last time we were out here, the 4-link was pretty neutral. Now I'm trying to really smash the tire into the ground. So by smashing the tire in the ground, it's very controlling of the car now. What it did there is it obviously has too much weight on the right rear when it left.
So what, less weight on the right rear?
Yeah, less weight on the right rear, more weight on the left rear. So it's funny, we race one of the guys here local in Valencia, he's got a car, runs pretty good. Goes like 420s to the 8. And dude, it spun and he went into the other dude's lane and the dude never lifted and ran right into the back of him.
So I'm talking to Deeds, and Deeds is like, yeah, this is probably, you could have lifted here, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, when you're actually in a race, when you lift? He goes, never.
When you're scared.
still tracking left. One 360 foot. Dude, you trying to like test her skill?
What?
You trying to test her skills as a driver?
No, we gotta get it.
Just keep putting her left.
Well, it's extending now, so it's trying to push the tire in, so it's driving.
Oh yeah.
Stop, bite. Look at the tire looks good.
Yeah, yeah.
Straight curve and not straight.
Whatever you did, I need a little more of.
The guys are saying they can see the front tire and it's like just touching the ground, so you're probably turning and it's not doing anything. It
It got further
No, it was good. Instead of going hard left, it went a little left.
and then hard left, and then I had to grab the chute. Oh. All right, I'm psyching myself out a little bit. Is that an American flag? Is that an American flag button up?
Just for you.
Oh my God, I love it. All right, I'm psyching myself out a little bit. It's been twice now that the Z has pulled hard to the left. It's gotten better, but keep in mind, this is only like my third, maybe fourth 7-second pass. I'm still learning the car. This is my second day with the car. I'm still learning the car. I'm still learning what it wants, what to do, how far is too far, what's not enough, and also when to lift. I know when a car steps out, I know how to control it, I know how to save it, but it's getting out of it before it steps out. So the next pass, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to the half mark, which the car should go pretty straight. We're making one more adjustment, which should be enough to get to the half, but I'm still learning. I'm used to 9-second cars, not 7, potentially 6. So I'm learning how to go fast. I got her chicken instead of patties.
No, I talked to her. She said she specifically wanted a burger. I asked her. I said, "You want a burger or chicken today?" She said, "I want a burger."
But that's gonna make her tummy upset. You're giving her fries.
She told me she wanted them.
We know you're cute.
Looks like you gotta reach way far up there. You want me to lower this for you?
No. I'm trying to get up in here.
Yeah, we can get it way down there for you.
Right? Smash me?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
When that pucker factor gets to about 11, you'll know.
Right? What she's saying is she doesn't know if she has an 11 on that. There's a screw missing in that head there.
I have
and that
to say,
might be
the first time that
safety
she got out of hand and she hit the chutes, I was pretty proud of her then.
Yeah,
Because that told me at least she was paying attention
Yeah,
to where
right.
she was and what she was doing.
Right. So you're telling me that you're scared of yourself not being scared?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just so how's that scared?
Yeah.
I'm scared my balls are too big. And when I'm in that car, I
don't
can't lift.
It looks like the groove is really wide, right? Normally, the track is shiny and the groove is dull where the cars are going down it. So when you get to the shiny, you got to worry about it. But right here, it looks really wide. There's no definitive groove. We're the only car here.
Now's the perfect time for you guys to go to returntolife.store and pre-order some of the Hartford Racing Team collection.
There it is.
Couple turns, couple.
Yeah, little adjustment.
There we go.
You straighten your eyeballs out a little bit, all of a sudden start working.
Yeah.
I had a split second, half a mind to just stay in it. But we talked about lifting at the half. The car tracks straight a lot better. 509.
509. So it would have went 777.
Yeah. Okay, so
But I haven't done anything.
Right.
This thing was fighting me. It kept going left, left, left. The swing in the back suspension and the tubes and everything, it's just different. But now it's good.
So I realized, and tell me if I'm mistaken, you shouldn't be fighting the wheel at all, ever.
There'll be times where, you know, track conditions that you'll be fighting it a little left and right, but when it's consistent pull to one way and you keep putting wheel in it, you got to be real careful, because what will happen is you'll keep putting wheel in it, nothing, 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 and when you lift, that's where the wheels are pointed.
Right.
So that's where it wants to go.
Okay.
So you turn from drag to drift.
Yeah.
Instantly.
But okay, that was good. We'll let it cool down and we'll just do a full pull and see where we're at.
We'll clean it up a little bit, we'll
Awesome.
speed it up, and we'll run it full.
Right. I am so used to fighting cars down the drag strip that I didn't realize until this recent past that when you have a high horsepower, big tire car, you shouldn't have to fight it. It should go straight every time. And that if you're fighting it, that means you should get out of it. I envision it like a single prop airplane. It has left turning tendencies. And so did this car, which apparently is a common thing with cars. And maybe it's the way the direction the crank spins.
Yeah, it puts a lot of load, because the tire, like look at cars when they leave, a lot of times they pick up the left front. So the left front, the right rear gets all the weight, so they try to make it left.
Yeah, makes
What
sense.
happens.
There's a reason we're in the right lane today, but we're figuring all this stuff out, and we're gonna run a 7.5.
There's a reason we're in the left lane.
Did I say left lane? There's a reason we're in the right lane today.
Huh?
Did I say left lane?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to say the right lane. There's a reason we're in the right lane today.
Or right lane, doesn't matter. We didn't get to pick. I don't know what lane you
We
said.
picked the right lane.
Who picked?
Jim picked.
No, I asked him what lane we were running. He said right.
Yeah, he picked the right lane.
Maybe he's scared to put you in the left.
No, I think he knew that cars turn left.
I think you turn left.
We already know I don't. We can look at the data. We can
No,
see
you
the
like-
footage of me turning right, trying to compensate.
No, you gotta-
Quit trying to start shit.
Two hands on the wheel. Maybe your arm's dropping. Is that why the camera? We need to move the camera to the other side.
Before we do another Pass in the Z, I'm going to need you guys to do me a solid and subscribe to this channel. My goal is to reach 2 million subscribers before my birthday, July 29th.
It went straight on the burnout, dudes. All right, you're back on it.
180.
182. That's a good warm-up pass. That's a new world record.
New record, right? Right there.
125 on the 60.
It's left.
Oh, I saw it, and
The
then she
wheel was
corrected it. She corrected it.
Yeah.
You're saying she was aimed left.
I'm saying that I think the steering wheel, when it's straight, I think the wheels are pointed a little bit left.
Probably too. How fast do you think?
7.5?
Huh?
7.5?
770.
Oh, God. That's the fastest pass.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what are you saying no crap for? That's your fastest pass. 770 at 162.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you were hauling ass.
Dude, my eyeballs were rattling.
Oh, you were hauling ass. I said, that's a good pass, and it popped up 770.
We just broke our own world record.
Yeah. 770 at 182.
Woo.
It's like the same as last time, but with a tailwind.
Yeah.
So it took us all day to get back to where we were,
Yeah.
but we beat it. Job security. Job security. He throws it off so that he spends all day getting it back, but he knew. He knew.
Maybe it was because my head was pushed so hard against the seat because I was afraid to whack it that halfway through, my eyeballs were shaking. I had to lift my head up the seat. I was like, oh.
It's nothing major aggressive, but you can see it leaves, and then it needs power. I need to carry it through here. And if you look at launch retard,
Yeah.
It's all back in right here. And then you can see the launch starts out, that's why it falls. So I clean boost up from here because I don't really have any more advance to put in it.
Okay.
So it just needs boost because the boost was lazy. It went 125, 60 foot. I'm gonna try to go 122, maybe 120.
Nice. That ran real nice. Still soft on the 1-2 on the 60.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm still not 100% happy with the suspension.
No, it's still walking a little left. I mean, you can see the line.
No, the wheel is 100%.
Oh, is it?
100%. When she's backing up,
yeah,
I can see the wheel and I can see where the car's going.
Oh, well, there's your problem. It needs alignment.
Want to know?
It felt slower. It was faster? What was it?
757.
Oh!
Much faster. You smoked at 770.
Oh my god.
Oh, we can tell when you go by if you're faster.
I'm sure you guys know out of everyone.
A lot faster than that 770.
It actually felt smoother, which is interesting.
It sounded
Yeah.
cool.
Thank you.
There it is. 757 at 185. It's got a 6 in it all day. Now that it's hooking and tracking straight.
Yeah. We're getting this thing dialed. Feel good. I'm starting to get more comfortable with this car.
Good. Well, you had a couple dicey passes in the morning to really wake you up, you know?
You need to get comfortable, you'll be good.
Yeah, this one tracked smooth, felt good. It actually felt slower.
That's good because you're going to get comfortable in the car and you're going to know what to expect. So when
Right.
we start to lean on it and it does make a move, you'll automatically be like, that's not right,
Right,
and I'm
that
out.
feels different. 'Cause
Yep.
before, like, I don't know what's right and what's not, but
It's still too new. That's why I said we just need to get laps, so we'll just keep speeding you up, speeding you up, speeding you up until you
Yeah.
get 100% comfortable in the car.
yeah. And then we race this.
James, what'd you want for your birthday?
Bullets, so I can be faster than her.
That's good.
Yeah, true.
1-2-60 foot. Wow.
1-2-6. It's nothing still. You could be running 1.0s in this car. Good job, dude.
I just ran the fastest pass of my entire life. You guys, we did a 7.57. That is nuts. I never thought I would hear myself say that we just did 7 seconds in a quarter mile. Now, I know we're shooting for 6s, but I think we really needed today to get the car dialed. I've only driven, really, if you think about it, independent rear suspension cars, not solid rear axles, so I'm used to having to give a little correction here or there. So now that I know that with a solid rear big tire car that it's just supposed to go straight and I give it very little input, I get it. And we did not only my fastest pass, but we broke our own world record by 0.2 of a second. I think she has a 6 in her and we're going to be coming back. Please, you guys, I'm trying to hit 2 million subscribers by my birthday, July 29th, so hit that subscribe button. Thank you everyone who did in the last episode. We gotta hit 2 milli. And also, the pre-orders on returnlife.store close this Monday, which is in 2 days. So make sure you purchase everything and anything that you would like before we close the site. Get yourself some nice, I hope your life kicks ass, or Hartford Racing apparel. Ecrew, we out here with love. Bye!
When that pucker factor gets to about 11, you'll know.
Right?
You can't go cross-eyed?
I got stuck one time.
I figured that's why the car went sideways.
Yeah.
He's like
I think it was you.
I aligned it myself.
I blamed it a driver.